The first question that pops up when you start a diet is, can I even eat carbs? Hello everyone, I'm Inami, here to help you unlock your inner potential. Raise your hand if you feel guilty about every spoonful of rice. Many people believe carbs the main culprit for weight gain and cut them out completely. But is it true? Is carbohydrate truly the enemy of your diet? Let's start with the conclusion today. Do not cut out carbs completely. A diet that simply avoids carbohydrates is unsustainable and often leads to the rebound effect yo-yo. Today, we'll clear up the true misunderstandings about carbs and, based on scientific evidence, teach you how to leverage carbohydrates to maximize fat loss. Why did the fear of carbs start? Because of the experience of rapid weight loss when cutting carbs, like with the keto diet. But there's a crucial scientific catch: our bodies store carbohydrates as glycogen. When doing so, glycogen binds with about 3 to 4 grams of water per gram of glycogen. When you drastically reduce carb intake, the stored glycogen, along with the large amount of water bound to it, is flushed out. This is not fat loss, it's an illusion caused by the reduction of stored water. Don't celebrate too early just because a few pounds dropped initially. You must check if you're actually losing body fat. Carbohydrates are the primary fuel for our bodies, especially the brain and muscles. When carbs are scarce, your body enters an emergency state. It tries to create energy through a mechanism called gluconeogenesis, GNG. In this process, the body often breaks down protein muscle into glucose for fuel. When you cut carbs, your body eats away at your muscle. The result? Muscle loss, leading to a drop in basal metabolic rate (BMR), fatigue due to lack of energy, poor concentration from brain fuel deficiency, and chronic issues like hair loss or menstrual irregularities. Ultimately, you end up on a diet where you lose muscle but not much fat. Remember, the key to a sustainable diet is preserving muscle. So, should we completely avoid refined carbs like white rice, bread, and noodles? Refined carbohydrates lack fiber, which gives them a high glycemic index (GI), causing a rapid blood sugar spike that makes it easier for them to be stored as fat. That's why complex carbohydrates like brown rice, sweet potatoes, oats, and whole wheat bread are recommended. The fiber in these slows down the blood sugar rise, maintaining satiety longer. However, dieting is a mental game. If restricting refined carbs leads to a major binge on high-calorie foods like cake or fried chicken later, it's much better to eat a moderate amount of white rice sometimes to stabilize your appetite. Carbohydrates are not to be cut out but to be selected and controlled. When you eat carbs is far more important than if. 1. Mornings, since your activity level is naturally higher in the morning, and energy is essential for brain function, carbs consumed then are likely to be used immediately for movement and brain activity, reducing the chance of fat storage. 2. Pre- and post-workout, you need sufficient energy for high-intensity workouts to be effective at fat burning. Especially immediately after a workout, your body's insulin sensitivity is at its peak as it rushes to refuel. Consuming carbs here helps maximize glycogen replenishment and protein absorption, which aids in repairing damaged muscle. Carbs before and after a workout are not fat-gaining food. They're premium fuel that boosts exercise performance. 3. Late night. Conversely, activity is minimal late at night as your body prepares for sleep. Consuming refined carbs then increases the likelihood of unused energy going straight to fat storage. Minimize carbs late in the evening and opt for a simple meal based on protein or vegetables if necessary. Many believe you must cut carb first to lose weight, but this is a shortcut to lowering satiety and reducing protein fiber intake, which often leads to binging and stress. My recommendation is, eat a reasonable amount of rice, but significantly increase your protein and vegetable side dishes. Even if the total calories are similar, your satiety will be much higher, you'll preserve muscle, and most importantly, you'll keep your appetite stable. This is the core of a healthy and sustainable diet plan. Everyone, dieting is not a war against carbohydrates. Fat, protein, and carbohydrates are all essential nutrients our bodies need. By making smart choices and controlling the timing of intake, carbohydrates can become the best tool to boost your fat loss and athletic performance. Stop cutting, and start utilizing them. I always support your diet journey. If this video was helpful, please hit subscribe and like, and share it to your friends. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.